morning. My name is Nikola Lakic, I'm an architect. It's very important really for everyone who care about the environment to hear this what I'm going to say. The biggest lake in California is Salton Sea Lake. It's an artificial lake that happened 100 years ago, 1905. Accidentally was one, the dike failed and let's see this one. Accidentally failed and that water is lower than ocean, about 230 feet, about centimeters, lower than ocean, and everything going on. There is Mexicali down here, from Mexico Sur coming there. There is New River, Alamo River, that's Sur from India, the northern part. This is about 35 miles and 15 miles. So it's huge, it's a relatively shallow lake, and it's terminal lake, meaning it's dying. There is some, I call it QSA, Quantification Settlement Agreement in Nevada, Arizona, California. Very soon, because of drought, there will be less water from canal, from Colorado River, going in, and usually passing through farmland down. Remember, this is important. Southern part is doesn't work when needed. Okay. This southern part is farmland, and here is also farmland. If you can remember right now, I will tell you what I did actually after that. But it's very good. There is good condition for geothermal for harnessing thermal energy, because less than 1 mile deep down we have about 680 Fahrenheit, which means the earth crust is very thin, so it's very good condition for that. But the problem is right now it's incoming environmental disaster. Will be, if lake shrink, and some people pushing for that, call it smaller sustainable lake, it will be exposed lake then, and then you will have toxic dust storm, will be problem in cancer, asthma, and there is some study liability. This is going to be $70 billion in few decades, which is huge. So I did something. I do have a proposal how to solve that problem. And see what I did. Just if I can go, just second. Okay, so this is lake. If you can remember, there is farmland down, farmland north. It's going, everything is going down. Gravity doesn't recognize borders. Okay, from Mexicali Sur coming there from Mexico, you know, it's just going down. I know the solution how to fix it. So everyone who care about the environment should really listen to this. I will try to, there is a lot of slides, but I will try to summarize it, kind of just a few important ones, so kind of to summarize it. I'm inventor of the new methodology for harnessing geothermal energy. I'm also inventor of new methodology for drilling deeper and wider wellbore, which I have incorporated into local conditions of the Salton Sea, and kind of put architectural element into patented technology to make one self-sustained organism actually. So it's very important. If you can be patient with me a little bit, yeah, it would be great. Let me see. Okay. All right. This is map. I can't do without mouse, but this is map. This is one of the United States. So geothermal is on the East Coast, and this is Salton Sea around here, so it's very good condition for geothermal. Let me just zoom it a little bit, if I can go on this one. This is kind of zoom. So California, you can see Salton Sea. It's very good conditions for geothermal. This is 2 miles deep down, 3.5 kilometers. It's very, very good. There is area where you have 680 Fahrenheit degree, less than mile deep. So it means the earth crust is very thin. It's a good condition for geothermal. Let me just go, okay, this one, it's to zoom in, it's even more, you can see something seen inside here. Okay, this is, so all this area, but there is this area here. This area is existing known geothermal reservoir, and that's very attractive to the conventional geothermal company who have to find geothermal reservoir, they have to pump it up, that fluid, and going to filters, separators. It's very messy stuff, and produce electric energy. Now they're focused on that. What I did, it's closed loop system. If I can just find one, just to jump for a moment. There's a lot, I'm going to jump a lot of those. For example, this is system that I'm using, closed loop system. This is a heat exchanger you put in source of heat, and another heat exchanger you put it where you need it, like in boiler. So I'm absorbing heat from source of heat, transferring, like in your car. You're taking fluid, the coolant, cooling your engine, block of your engine going to the radiator, and circulate. I'm using same system with different applications. And I believe this is future. Much better than conventional geothermal systems. Let me just see if I can. What was this? This is important one for drilling, just for a moment, so I will explain what this system I'm using. Okay. There is closed loop system one that I just showed you. This doesn't work again. Okay, it's I have heat exchanger down and heat exchanger into boiler, and I just circulate, like in your car. And some people might say, well, what about heat flux? I'm going to cool down these rocks around it. Yeah, that's good argument. But I have one pump that circulates this fluid, the geothermal fluid, around. So I'm increasing the surface by going deeper down in the wellbore. So I'm circulating fluid around my heat exchanger. And also what I have drill head deep down. It's completely new system. If that happens, cooling of the rocks has happened, I can go deeper a few hundred yards and explore that new heat source. And if that's cooling happen again, well, go a little bit deeper. Deeper we go, the hottest rock we get. And we will reach balance in one moment where heat extraction from rocks and replenishment on the rocks will be in balance equally. Deeper we go, you can go around. The energy is below our feet. Deep down, I used to say, take boiled egg, cut it around half, you have core, you have white stuff, and you have eggshell. Our planet is like that. You have core, you have magma, and you have earth crust. And that earth crust could be a few miles, 10 miles, and could be, like in Hawaii, lava dropping in the ocean. By the way, talking about Hawaii, they're spending $1 billion to purchase oil to produce electric energy. And they have lava dropping in the ocean. If they can listen to me a little bit, they can save $1 billion a year. On this moment, this is a little bit off the subject, but let me just, if I can, go, just since I mentioned Hawaii, if I have that someplace around here. Okay. Hawaii, okay. On this slide, you can see island, it's ocean. You did mention something, Angel, about Hawaii. Lava is dropping in ocean. Why not put one post, like those high voltage posts, you have your towers, connected with cable on top, and lower one heat exchanger, not in the lava, I don't want to melt it, just hanging a few feet above that. Somebody said, well, natives, you're messing with God. Look, I'm not touching lava, okay? I'm taking heat that's going in the atmosphere anyway. Why not use it? I'm taking heater, one heat exchanger above the lava and another one into boiler. Boiler turbines generator. I'm sorry, this doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it's working, okay. Boiler turbines generator. And you connect that with hoses, like fire truck, those hoses connect, disconnect, you know, it could be hot 2 miles away, it doesn't matter. I'm taking heat from lava and going in atmosphere anyway, and I'm producing, now I'm cooling condenser with another closed loop system, submerging in ocean, because I need difference in temperature, and I can produce electric energy. And you can make here, as many room. Lava is dropping ocean, why not use it? Usually lava has established flow, it doesn't change. But if this happens, lava change flow, well, this could be 3 mobiles trucks, one in boiler, one just turn on engine and move it. Okay, you might lose this part, it's not big deal, it's just fine, if that's happening. But this is a little bit off the subject. Let me go to the Salton Sea, if I can go fast, just to, that's key what I did. If you have time later on, I can go a little bit more, there is a lot of stuff. Okay, let me just go what I did. Okay, cool. This is, okay, on this one, okay, what I did in Salton Sea, I divided, this is 2-lane road, and this is 2-lane road, so I divided the lake into 3 sections. By the way, it was, in several decades, many proposals, well, why not bring water from ocean, seawater? It's nice, it's lower down, but you still have pesticides, soot from Mexicali, fertilizers, everything's going down. You cannot swim. Fish is dying right now, smelling, and now next year, when quantification settlement agreement become in force, will be even less water, which means will speed up and losing like destruction without any doubt. You can go around it. So the answer is bring water. Why not from ocean? So I'm dividing lake into 3 sections. Here would be secondary dikes and few pools. Pool, another pool. Those pools we can plant it with mangrove tree. Tropical tree. The question is, will it survive here in the desert or not? I hope it will, but at least work on that somehow or something similar. That mangrove tree will be wildlife sanctuary. Actually, there will be birds to come down. On this side of there is few piers that we can put restaurant. It could be attraction for tourists. Will be we can bring oceanic water here from San Diego. I will show you some slide where we can provide condition for tourism, hotels, motels. It will be perfect because we can stop with those dikes. We can stop pollution. Right now we have fertilizer, pesticides, soot from because everything is going down. By separating it and treating this part, then we have oceanic water here, then we have condition for tourism and clean environment. Now, I have some geothermal power plants here, and here is a symbol for it. That works like this. Let me just, if I can find one of the geothermal power plants. Oh, by the way, talking about that, let me just go a little bit on this one. This is zoom in on that area where I said to put, there is little dikes here. This is 2-lane road, and this is secondary dikes inside, and to plant in mangrove trees, several pools here. Okay, those pools, okay, this is one intersection, so like you have a restaurant here, pier, parking places. On this other side will be mangrove tree, and those pools, let me see if I can make one cross section here, right? Okay, and this one, okay, so this is one dike, a road, this is like pier, this is like restaurant, and it V-shaped to dig it in V-shape, so salty water has higher density and have tendency to go to the bottom. So that way I can collect it, that high salinity water, and pump it out. Pump it out where? In my geothermal power plant. My design, which is, let me see if I can find one. Okay, here. Let's go this one. One of those, this is like 500 meters. This doesn't work always. This is like 500 meters from here to here. 24 well bores, boiler, turbine generator, one of those intersect. This is control center with computers, fresh water. This is processing building, I will tell you, lithium, which we desperately need. Oh yeah, this is one intersections. So you have this processing building. You have bunch of units, heat exchangers, well-bore, boiler, turbines, generator, and well-bore boiler. It's all around. This is just one modular section and profile for that. If I can just explain technology for a moment. Okay, it's like this: well-bore, boiler, turbines, condenser here, boiler. This is turbines and generator. I put one alternative together, and I will show you how. So, putting this in source of heat, one heat exchanger, putting another into boiler, and circulate fluid, taking heat. Into boiler, I will put salty water from the bottom of the sea. I'm collecting high salinity water. Remember I told you there's pipes V-shaped that gravity will come. I want to suck specifically high salinity water and put into boiler, and this part evaporates, going to turbines, and condenses as a fresh water. This becomes fresh water. Now I should ask, what about here? Well, now that is much saltier water right now. That part, I'm injecting back into wellbore as a storage, and to help to exchange heat from hot rocks to the heat exchanger. It's better than through air, because it's better if you have means to do that with like water or any medium, like salty water would be good. But eventually, this will be filled down. Every few months, I have to empty where I can suck this water and put into processing building where you can produce lithium. So, how lithium? You can produce lithium from oceanic water. From one, but it's not economic. From 1 ton of lithium, you need to process 5 million tons of water. So it's not economical. But if you have high concentration, high salinity water, then you can. With much less water, you can produce lithium. And also I have permanently installed drill head, motorized drill head. So this is heat exchanger, this is a load pump that circulates on, and this is a motorized drill head. So let's say if rocks get cold around here, my apparatus can go over, they turn on engine, drill, go a few hundred yards deeper, you have another environment, until you suck that heat, and then go again and again. And at one moment, we will reach a point where we will not have a problem with heat flux anymore. We'll reach that liquid, how do you say that certain words again? Equilibrium, okay. Where suction of the heat and replenishment of the heat from rock will be in balance. So, energy, back to my first point, energy is below our feet. Until now, we didn't know how to harness it properly. I have nothing against solar and wind, it's nice, it's a renewable energy. It's not enough for industrial use, and we are limited with times, and there is night, there is day, wind, area is not windy, every day is not windy day. Geothermal, we can use it so let me go back to, okay, on this point, let me just go, this is some details for drilling. Also, I am proposing some pipes to exchange with ocean, okay? To bring oceanic water here, and from bottom, this is deepest point, and this is deepest point, to suck out, and with one pipe would be 2 feet, 24 inches, suck back into ocean, into deep current. It's in sync, okay? High salinity water in ocean is not, we're not talking about radiation, we're not talking about toxic. There is current from North Pole, South Pole, deep down, ice is not salty, but extract high salinity water and deep, high quality, deep water current, okay, can go all around, it take maybe 1,000 years to make all zero, but it's a normal process. So high salinity water will find its ways around. And during that process, when we do this to the ocean, we can inject the compressor in some of the pipe with oxygen levels. So there is a solution if the regulatory agency complain, well, we cannot put in ocean anything. This is high salinity water. I don't think so it's bad, but if that doesn't pass, then we can do without that, and I can use that salty water into my new well bores, in making new hydrothermal reservoirs, which will be part of the well bore. My well bore can be 6 feet diameter. I can go straight down. I don't know if we'll have time to go through that. But today, when they're drilling, when they drill, let me just show you this. Okay, this is how they drill today. They have, this is conventional, say, they're putting one pipe and then another one on top, and whole pipe is drilling, rotating. Question is, this is drill head deep down. Question is excavation, how you can take it, dirt, so-called cuttings. Well, you take it, pumping fluid, mud here, and that will go, you have to produce a stream to move that up, those cuttings, to the point, well, sometimes you have 2 miles to go up, so you have to have stream strong, because cutting has weight and have tendency to go down, so you have to have strong stream to push it up. So that's limitations how, and if you increase diameter, then you have to push much with higher pressure, and you slow down stream up. So there's limitation with diameter and with diameter and with depth. What I did is this, just what I did, I make motorized drill head. I have constant excavation line, and I have cooling line. So this is the electromotor. Now we can go straight down, drilling, and regardless how big is diameter, I have 6 inches always going up. There is few pumps, and that pumps, I don't know if I have time to go through that, but if you can imagine, let me see if I can go on that one. If you can imagine barrel of the gun, it has those kind of screws to make bullets to not to tumble. Imagine a little more emphasize those spiral blades. What I did, electromotor, instead solid shaft, I made pipe. And that pipe has spiral blade. This could be cross-country pipeline. This could be razor to suck even oil from deep reservoir where geothermal pressure is not enough. This whole line could be electromotor. So all those pumps they're doing like this through Texas, it's history. This is ready to go. Completely electromotor that can pump it to the surface. I'm using this closed-loop system. I'm using this for my pipeline to go bring water from ocean in downhill route. It works as a generator, producing electric energy. that energy I can use for horizontal and uphill route. Talking about that for a moment, just let me see if I can see some routes. Okay. Let me, this is typical. Okay, okay, this is, I'm proposing to bring from ocean, and there is one slide that can a little bit better. Let me see if I can get that one. Should be maybe on beginning someplace. Okay, this one, let's go this one. Okay, there is from ocean, this is Southern Sea down. This is ocean level. This is Southern Sea, about 70 meters deeper. I can pump it, that water from ocean, a little bit with fuel generated to just explain. And downhill, we can produce electric energy. Over mountain, there's some limits how much we can do. From Sea of Cortez would be much better, but you have other country issues. That's the big problem. So I'm supporting U.S. corridor. I'm proposing several corridors, but I don't know, can we go to that one? There is corridor from Sea of Cortez to the Southern Sea, about 160 miles. There is, okay, this corridor is without mountains. We can go and produce electricity, but they are asking like $50 million a year for more than 1 million acre feet. And other countries issue, it could be coup d'etat, it could be different government. So I'm against that. You know, I would rather have U.S. corridor. In U.S. corridor, there is no mountain, but okay, this is from Sea of Cortez that I'm going to do this with Binaris. This is another corridor. There is a tunnel. There is a tunnel here, existing tunnel, but elevation is like 1,600 feet. So the mountains are here, so I have to pump it out and bring it here, and that there is another one without tunnel, but that's 2,700 elevation to the let me see this one. Okay, this is big mountain, so I'm against it. But I make three proposals. I calculated how much it would cost to do that. Okay, now cascade. This is typical cascade to bring water down. I can use those generators that I just showed you and produce electric energy. There is some system that I'm using, split and join, like 300 meters, all cascade, can produce a little extra energy. A new system that I don't think so that we have time to go through it. But how much time? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, let me. Well, it is something that will bring clean environment. If I may say just on this one for a moment, this is chimney in factories where you have those refineries, where you have that smoke always. And one place in Yugoslavia previous, I was asking, I said, young man, why did they use that flame? He said, well, if you want to make a power plant on top of chimney, it's not feasible. Well, 20, 30 years later on, what I did is, I make a little supporting structure, you make a little coil, flame going through it, heating it, and heavy stuff, make binary unit on the bottom. So I can take those heat from flame and use that energy. Down you have boiler, turbines, condenser, generator. So it's not heavy, just pipe around flame going, heating it, and I can produce electric energy. And let me close it with just one interesting quote. Well, Einstein said we can't solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we create them. And Arthur Schopenhauer, more than 100 years ago, said all truth passes through three stages. First, it is ridiculous, and secondly, it's violently opposed, And thirdly, well, it is acceptance. Yeah, sometimes it's sure, should go this way. I'm in that stage right now where I'm pushing to explain to people how it can be done, and I'm sure, deep in my heart, I know we can eliminate the nuclear power plant, coal burning power plant, oil burning power plant. Energy is below our feet. Now we know how to do it. In a closed loop system, we can suck heat, transfer without problem, without pumping up dirty geothermal fluid. Closed loop system, so simple. You're using, everyone has already that in your car. You're just using it, different application. And well, that would be it. And thank you very much for attention. Any questions?
Take one question.
There's geothermal wells in Northern California federal land.
Can you repeat it in California?
Geothermal wells in the federal land.
In federal land.
Yeah, how their construction design will be different than geothermal design.
What federal land has to do? My system, whenever you put it, is different than conventional. That question maybe Angel can answer, the legal part maybe. But my system, conventional geothermal system, are like this. If I had just a second to go to the conventional to answer that question.
Never spend a lot of geothermal energy on the land.
Okay, this is conventional geothermal system. You have to pump it water. This is water blue. This is hot rocks. You pump it, going to the filters, separators, going to turbines, generator, then to cooling tower. Then you're returning back to sustain. That's conventional. That's how they do today. I'm eliminating this completely. All this it's necessary. My system is vertical approach, and you have enhanced geothermal system where you enhanced geothermal system is this one, and this one same thing, where you have injection well production and injection well and production well. The point is to put water here. You need horizontal rock formation. You need permeability of the rocks. You need huge amount of water. That's experimental, enhanced geothermal system. What I'm proposing is much better. They might lose a lot of water here. First of all, where are you going to find a lot of water? 1 cubic kilometer, it's a lot of water. My system, you have your own fluid sucking speed, much superior than the conventional system. So it's a radical change in the conventional system. Question is, I need platform to voice it. And somehow changing the energy industry is not going to be an easy task, I'm aware of it, but I'm doing my best.
Thank you.